Hey there! You're going to be using what we call the Phonak Roger touchscreen microphone with your student. This is the newest microphone that Phonak has come out with. It's a great microphone. It's very comfortable to wear and it's very user-friendly. Has a great signal to the student's hearing aids, or possibly if you have a student that's wearing an FM system that looks like hearing aids. It's called a Roger Focus. You might have a student that's wearing one of these that looks like a hearing aid but is actually just an FM system. So every day when you come into school, you'll want to get out your microphone and you're going to want to put this on. Now this microphone, this is the clip, the lanyard, and on the back it just has little clips that it goes in. It does only go in one way. If you put it in backwards, it can get stuck. So we want to make sure we put it in the right way, where the flap is on this side to be able to shorten the length of the lanyard. So turning it on, there's a button on the side. We want to press and hold. Light comes on and the screen comes on, showing that the microphone is coming on. Now the very first time that we turn the microphone on, it needs to be connected with the student's hearing aids or their Roger device. Now we may be able to do that with the student the first day of class. We may not be able to do that with the first day of class because we can't be everywhere at once. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So on the front of the screen there is a button that says connect, and when I press this button, I need my screen to light up, there we go, it's going to search. It's searching. And it's going to tell me right now that no device was detected because I do not have a hearing aid to connect that to at this moment. But what you will do is you will take that device and you will hold it up to the child's hearing aids within 6 inches and press connect on one side hearing aid, and then it'll show it's connected, and on the other side. Now, it's only going to connect to your child's hearing aids if that child or student or a teenager has plugged in their receivers. So every student receives some type of device, receivers that plug into their hearing aids. It might vary from student to student depending on what kind of hearing aids they have or what kind of device they are using. But you must have a receiver to be able to connect to the hearing aids. But you're going to hit connect on one side, connect on the other. It will show you that it's connected, and now you are connected. And you put your microphone on. It's always a good idea once you get your microphone on and you want to position it right around here on your chest so that you have a good mouth to speaker ratio here from the distance. It's always good at this point to check with the student to make sure they're actually hearing you. So what I like to do is I actually like to take the student and move the student. Either I step out of the classroom or I have the student step outside the classroom where we have a door in between us. They can't read my mouth, they can't read my lips, and then I just give them a phrase, something like say the word popcorn, say the word baseball, or I may ask a question. What's your favorite ice cream? Just depends on the level of the student, the age of the student, what's appropriate. Then I connect with that student, ask them what did I say to make sure that they were hearing. Are you hearing me in both ears? Because the younger they are, they may not know. Okay, so that's one way. If the child's really, really young, then you may have to check yourself, but we'll teach you how to do that. The only other thing that you want to know about this microphone is how to mute it. That's important because when you're not talking or you're having a conversation or a group with students, you're talking with a group of students, then your student does not need to hear everything you're saying because everything you say goes through the microphone straight into their ears. You want to press this button right here, and when I do, it flashes red, which is really nice because it lets the whole class know, the student knows that you're muted right now, so the student is not going to be hearing you through the microphone. Now the student can still hear through their hearing aids or through their, if they have an FM system on, they're still hearing through their actual hearing, but it's obviously going to be a distance. They're going to be not seated maybe necessarily right under you. So when it is appropriate for your child to hear you talking, and you want to make sure that you turn the mute off. so that you are now connected back with the student. When the student goes in a group with other students, the microphone needs to travel. If you have a student that has a paraprofessional that's working with them, or a sign language interpreter that's working with them, the microphone needs to be with whomever that student needs to hear. If the student's working in a group, one of the great things about this microphone is it actually can be placed on a table, and when it's in this position, on a prone position, it actually can pick up any speakers around it. So that's a great tool for this. I also need to show you how to connect this microphone to a device, because most of the learning is going to be taking place. All of the work is going to be happening on Chromebooks or some type of device this year. So how can your student connect to that device? In your kit, you're going to have a cable. That one did not have a cable. Yours will have a cable. That looks like this. It's just a simple audio input cable. So you probably have these in the classroom, but we will be providing you one. There is a digital output. You will be connecting, you will plug this in, and then you will plug this into the device that the child is wanting to listen to something on. So if they need to watch a video on their Chromebook, they're playing some type of activity on the Chromebook that requires them to be listening to it. Your student with hearing aids is not going to be using headphones. You want to plug this directly into the microphone, into the device, so that that student can hear. So this can be plugged into an iPad, it can be plugged into the Chromebook or any other listening device. Okay, and I think the only other thing is charging it. So at the end of every day, you want to charge your microphone. So every system comes with a microphone charger. It's just like plugging up to a cell phone. So you're going to plug this up just like a cell phone would. You're going to leave it charging every night. I think it's important to turn it off. So to turn off, you press and hold the button lighting up your screen. When you press and hold, it says, do you want to power off? I select yes. And it powers off. And then you're ready to charge, and then you're ready for the next day. If you have any questions or you have any problems with these microphones not working inside your case, there will be contact information, so you can send a text message to either myself or Dr. Alexander letting us know that you're having an issue, and we will be out as soon as possible. Thank you.